Welcome, family. This is Kenwoud, your host of Jedi Learning, and we're here with another episode. And today we are here to talk about what tools can I use to help my 2-year-old start to learn. I got this question from a brother earlier through the website, and I wanted to make sure I answered him nice and thoroughly, because it could be very, very difficult to find good quality instructional materials, especially some African-centered ones. So we're going to walk up in here and see if you can see Lakeshore, and see if we can go ahead and find something that we can use to go ahead and raise up the learning abilities of our 2-year-olds. So as soon as I get up out of here, we'll go through the list of things that we were able to pick up, and we'll do a little smaller review of them. So follow me. All right, so we made it up out of there, and we got a bag full of stuff. Let's get in here and see what we got here. Now, I got hit up on the website not too long ago where a brother asked me, Kenwoud, I got a 2-year-old, but everything seems to be above their age grade. What can I teach him? And fortunately for him, he don't have to buy a lot of materials, because there are some specific things that a 2-year-old or anybody within that age range can do that doesn't require any money. But I was able to go to the store today and pick up some things so I can show him about what is absolutely necessary when you're teaching a 2-year-old. One of these things, and this comes from the 7 Liberal Arts and the Liberal Art of Geometry, is this little gadget I got right here. Okay, it is about a sound puzzle. You go ahead and you put the puzzles in, and each piece lets you know what the shape is. This is key, because later on you're going to have to find the volumes, the lengths, the height, all of those. You're going to have to find the area. You're going to have to find the perimeter. And if you get started early at 2 years old, you'll have no problem. This is something that was pretty cheap. I think it was only maybe, what was this, 13 bucks, still a little bit too expensive. But for a 2-year-old to be able to get it, take the pegs, use your fine motor skills, and still be able to get the job done, you're in good hands with this. So check out the sound puzzle by Melissa and Doug. Another thing that I picked up, and this is, you can never get enough of these, is a good old whiteboard. Whiteboard, you can erase on it, you can write on it. Whenever I have the youngsters come over, they like to write on this, but unfortunately they like to write past the board and write on my walls, and I always have to keep some soap and a towel handy. But you can have them do anything on this, whether it's write their name, whether it's do their ABCs, whether it's to write their numbers. Anything can go on this particular tablet. Just make sure you get some dry erase markers and a dry eraser, and you're good to go. So keep one of these handy. This can go for any grade level. Fine motor skills, the liberal art of, once again, grammar, and also rhetoric, because they're going to have to communicate their thoughts through speaking and writing. So pick this handy board up here. Also, now people misunderstand sometimes when we talk about reinforcement. People think that you should just give children things, or people anything, just because they do something, and that's considered reinforcement. No. Reinforcement is always contingent upon doing something, and that's why I always keep me a set of these. I just ran out at my last session, and the students and the learners love these. When you condition your learner to respond to reinforcement on these, they will break down and cry if they don't get access to one of these. So you can go from having something that you really, really need and really, really want, to go to just backing it up to this. So you don't have to spend a lot of money taking people out to the movies, getting them Xboxes, or doing things like this. This can lead up to that, but until you get there, these little stickers themselves will become reinforcement. And if whoever doesn't get them, that's going to be a punishing effect on them. So get you some reinforcement, because you're going to have to keep them motivated. You're going to have to keep them engaged, and you can't keep them engaged just by telling them sit there and do that. Even if you're doing a self-directed learning, they're going to do what they want to do for a minute, and guess what? They're going to get bored and tired of it. Sometimes you have to persevere. Sometimes you have to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. And one way you can keep those things going is providing reinforcement in the form of stickers on a sticker chart that then leads up to something even bigger and better at the end. So make sure you have some reinforcement. These are absolutely key. You should have these even before you begin looking for materials, because you're going to need some type of extra reinforcement to keep things going. Now, last but not least, I got just some reinforcers to go inside the reinforcement box. Basketball, because African-centered education, we love to shoot the basketball. And with the NBA in China dealing with their thing right now. Basketballs is hot. And lastly, I got some great Scratch and Sniff stickers. I don't care what age group you are, you love some Scratch and Sniff stickers. I would love to have gotten some chocolate ones, but the box was already open. I wasn't about to get into that. But you know, black people love some purple or some grape. So this was the next best thing, and I had to pick up 50 Scratch and Sniff stickers that I could stick into my treasure box in case anybody fills up their sticker chart. They might be able to gain access and pick one of these. So that's what we got from Lakeshore today. I hope this brother got a good idea of what you can use these things for. We got geometry, one of the seven liberal arts. We have arithmetic, rhetoric. A lot of things can go into here. You can write your sentences, your names. You can also write math problems here as well. So 3 of the liberal arts we knocked out today. Just by going to Lakeshore really quick and picking up some things for the 2-year-olds. So stay tuned. We'll be doing this again where we go and pick up a few things and show you guys what we are using and what we are recommending people use. Low cost. I got all of this under 30 bucks, and you still can get out of there even cheaper than that. You can make probably half of this stuff that I got right here. But this has been another episode of Jet Institute of Learning. We did an overview of what do I need to have my 2-year-old start to learn. What materials do I need to have my 2-year-old start learning? This is your host, Barbican 2, and we hope you come back for more of this fantastic information that we got for the village. Peace.